So I was just laying here, right? Don't mind the Ninja Turtles in the back of me, but um, and I was listening to this encouragers about Donna Lawrence, and I was looking at the comments, and this lady was talking about how she had cancer, but she was gonna beat it. So I was sitting here, and the Holy Spirit just like it was my time finally to speak about um the health issue I had that He delivered me from and healed me. So I think it was about like last year almost or early this year. I was having crazy burning feelings and like this pressure in my head. Like it just felt like somebody was pressing on my head. So one day I went to the hospital. Everybody thought I was being over dramatic, but I'm like, no, seriously, something wrong. So I went to the hospital and they told me that they need to do a spinal tap. Now the Holy Spirit told me to get it, but I out of flesh and scariness, I called my mama like, Mom, they want me to get a spinal tap. So of course your mother gonna say no automatically. So she like, no, girl, don't get no spinal tap. Don't let them do that. But I have to listen to God. And I'm like, I'm walking in faith, Lord. And I believe you and I trust you. And I know you told me something prior to that I was gonna go through some things, but you was gonna bring me through because it was all because of my faith. You just have to show me something. So I'm like, God, I do it. Um, and they gave me an ultrasound on my eyes, which I didn't even know was possible. And the man was like, I understand why you're feeling pressure because I see a mass. So I'm looking like, what? Um, and I'm thinking like he was telling me like it possibly like he didn't say it, but I knew him like is it a tumor? So I was scared. So they got ready for the spinal tap and they did it in the emergency room. So he got the needle. He saw me turn around. I'm like super spooked. I'm like, God help me. My body was just like about to shut down basically in my mind, but I was cool. So he did it. He stuck it in me. That pain was like something I never felt before. Um, and then I'm sitting here, I'm thinking about when Jesus was asking God about like not can he make this cup pass from him with the crucifixion and how many like before I actually did it when I knew that was God will. Even though I got scared, I asked my mama and she told me not to, but I knew I had to regardless. The same thing that Jesus did basically when God let him know that he had to go through it. I went through it. I didn't know why though. I didn't know that. I didn't know what the outcome would be. I didn't know. I didn't know what my resurrection or 3 day later thing will be to glorify God. But let me finish and continue. So I got it and it hurt it and it was a part where I had to tell him to stop, like because my legs started tingling a little bit. I'm like, okay, it's something going wrong. So Jesus told me, God gave me approval. Like I could tell him to stop, or it was just my instincts, which come from him. Like, okay, stop, don't do it. So they stopped doing it because he poked me like numerous times, got big needles. I'm like, oh my God, wait a minute, stop, that's enough. The pain was crazy. So they sent me to reschedule and get another one. Like in a operating room though. So I went and when I went to the operating room, which was another appointment, they told me they had to stop before they did it. They was like, I need to take a pregnancy test. I'm like, I'm not pregnant, but okay, cool. So the blood test, I didn't know it'd take hour or so. It'd take longer than just, the regular one. So I waited, I fell asleep. Then they woke me up like, okay, it's time. So I went up in there. God told me not to tell nobody what was going on really. Like the only person who knew kind of was my mama, but not even her. I didn't tell nobody. So when I went in there, I laid on the table and I could see my spine on the screen. So I'm looking like, what the heck? And when I see my spine, I was just tweaking out a little bit. And I laid there, and then it was like something done. I mean, I'm like, wait a minute, God, did I ask you, was I supposed to even do this? And I asked him, I'm like, God, do you want me to do this? He like, no. Tell them you want to reschedule. So I'm like, God, I can't tell them that they just stopped and did a pregnancy test. And they ready. His needles right here. Everybody set up and they ready to do it. The operation. Lord, I can't tell them that. Then guess what happened, y'all? Guess how God worked. The man come and he tapped me and he like, how you feeling? I'm like, okay. My legs feel a little weird, but I'm fine. He was like, get up, reschedule. Reschedule. I'm like, what? And I'm just smiling. He laughing and smiling, but he didn't know. And I thank God and I give him all the glory for that because again, you never know. Listening to God and he'll protect you even when you don't listen because I didn't listen because I was scared and I was disobedient, but he protected me because anything could have happened. I could have got paralyzed or anything, but God made a way. And now we go a year later, and no pressures in my head, tumor, anything that they thought was there, it ain't there. Cause God is a healer and He make all things new. So I put this, and I'm posting this just to let y'all know to trust Him. Trust Him. Trust Him. I was sick. Face was numb. I was on pills and everything, but trust Him. I had to stop taking them when He told me to stop taking them. He the healer. So trust Him. I love y'all, and God is able to do anything. Just seek Him for that help. Every person in the Bible who got healed by Jesus, they cried and they fought.